Hey everyone, how's it here? Going to give you my quick predictions for the SummerSlam pay-per-view tonight. I'll also be, of course, uploading live highlights of it on the channel since I'll be there live. Um, wish I was more excited for it though. There's really only two matches I'm super excited for, but hey, never been more grateful that AEW's around though, right? Been a good uh, weekend for pro wrestling fans nonetheless. But yeah, so I'll start with the bottom of the card, work my way all the way to the top. I know this is a 3 hour show, so I don't think they'll add any more matches. But I do think if they do, there is a chance that they will add um, Shotzi Blackheart um, and God, Natalia and Tamina. They might make that a tag team title match and like a pre-show or something. If they do, I think Shotzi Blackheart will win. But yeah, let's start at the bottom of the actual card. In the actual card, we have Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie. I am predicting that Alexa Bliss is going to win that. She's moreover popular with the fans, and I think WWE sees that, and also, you know, Dewdrop, whatever they horribly call her now, touch the Lily doll next week. So I think Alexa's going to be able to use that to her advantage to possess Dewdrop somehow to help cost Eva Marie the match. Next up, we got Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. I do slightly think they might pull a swerve here and have Jinder Mahal win, but I'm gonna predict Drew McIntyre. um, Next up, we have Edge versus Seth Rollins. This is the match, one of the two matches I am actually really excited for and definitely looking forward to the most. Edge, I think, has lost his past 2 or 3 matches, and I know it would help, supposedly to some people, further Rollins' career if he does get the win over Edge, but let's be real here, guys. Rollins is already a Grand Slam champion in his almost 10-year career and has accomplished quite a lot. I don't think you can argue for either one of them that they really desperately need the win. You know what I mean? But because Edge has lost his last couple matches, and because I do think there's gonna be some big heels that are gonna win tonight, I am gonna predict that Edge, the babyface in this second most built-up match, will take the win. Next up, we have the United States Championship match with Sheamus versus Damien Priest. I think they are going to give. I love Sheamus, but I think his title reign with the U.S. title's been pretty stale, and I think they are going to give it over to Damien Priest. He's a promising upcoming talent, and I think WWE has teased us that they think so as well. Segments like seeing him backstage with Edge and Edge shaking his hand, and the whole WrestleMania match he got with their big celebrity Bad Bunny. So yeah, I think they're going to get the title over the Damien Priest. Next up, the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. I think the heels will win here. I think they will retain. I think the Usos are going to retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and I think Ray is going to break up the tag team with his son Dominic. I think the babyfaces will win the Raw Tag Team titles, though. That's the second match I'm actually really excited for. I think we are finally going to see RK Bro pick up some I would say gold around their waist, and that's what WWE would still say, even though no, they are silver. But yeah, I think we're gonna finally see them put some belts around their waist. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be a huge pop there. I'm looking forward to that match. You got lots of talented superstars in that match. Next up, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship match between Bianca Belaire and Sasha Banks. I'm gonna predict that if it does happen, that Bianca Belaire will retain there. Next, we got the Raw Women's Championship match. Part of me wants to believe that they are, finally giving Nikki a push. And I do, this whole new gimmick is completely cringe to me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of it. But I did hear it was a gimmick she wanted to go with, and I do like her as an athlete, so I'm like, good for her, and if this is what she wants to do, I say, let her have her moment. Give her a reign. I think she deserves it. The amount of hard work she's put in over the years. Unfortunately, I do know Marie though. And yeah, I think their main golden heifer, Charlotte, is gonna pick up another title there. And then we might, oh god, probably go back to feuding with her and Maria after that. But yeah, I think they're still gonna treat Nikki as a joke, sadly, and she's gonna have a very quick title reign. And yeah, probably the belt's probably gonna go back to Charlotte. That's gonna be my prediction. WWE Championship match: Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg. Now the logical thing to do here is to cement Bobby Lashley's legacy as WWE Champion, since it took us so long for Bobby Lashley to get to the top of the mountain. It'd be perfect to cement his legacy here by having him come out as a monster, completely squashing Goldberg like Goldberg has been doing to all these other superstars for years. So I hope that's the route they go, and that's the route I'm hopefully predicting. I am predicting. I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping. Please do not let me down, WWE. Next up, we got the Universal Championship match. Actually, next up, but actually, lastly, last we have the Universal Championship match between Roman Reigns and John Cena. And you know, this one wouldn't have been as fucking easy to predict if, you know, they did add that stipulation on Smackdown where, like, Roman Reigns was like, I'll straight up leave WWE if I lose. And, you know, Roman Reigns really did an interview all about WWE. We know he is golden there, and he feels golden there. He's their corporate stooge right now, even though I do love him. I think he's doing great work with this heel gimmick he has. But yeah, I think we all know there's no way Roman Reigns is leaving the WWE. That is Vince's golden goose right now. Yeah. So yeah, I think Cena's definitely losing there, and I know Cena does still have a couple shows left supposedly before he leaves off to Hollywood again after SummerSlam. So what I think might happen is we might get Finn Balor versus John Cena, Cena's final match before he leaves back to Hollywood. I think the way they might be able to set that up, since Finn has already told us he's angry at Cena and has been gone for the past 2 weeks, I think he might surprisingly show up and maybe cost Cena this match. You know, this wouldn't be the first time where Cena was about to make history at SummerSlam, and then the only reason he lost his chance to do so was because he got screwed by someone else. Remember, the same thing happened when he was about to make history, combining the U.S. WWE Championship and against Rollins at SummerSlam a couple years ago. So yeah, I think Finn Balor might come out, cost Cena the match, and we might see a match between Balor and Cena, and that might be how Balor even gets his number contendership shot to face Roman Reigns for the title at Extreme Rules. But yeah, I definitely don't think Roman's losing, especially with that stipulation they added. I thought that was so stupid, because now it's like, we all know for sure now the outcome of the main event. It's like, really, guys? But yeah, as I said, I'm really super excited for 2 matches on the show. I don't think the build-up for this year's SummerSlam was as good as it should be, because here's the thing, it still is a pretty good-looking card, but just the build-up for most of it hasn't been the greatest. But, you know, here's to hoping they'll still give us a pretty good show. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I will catch y'all later. Peace out.